Hello everybody, it's Lindsay from the Vintage Button. I slow stitch and junk journal, and this is my 500 subscriber giveaway. I know I was in the 530s last time I checked, and I put together a box of goodies from my stash, and I've made some things, and I thought I would give you a talk through of what we have, and I'll sort of pack it away as I do that, and then I will tell you about how to enter the giveaway, and I will be doing a how to enter the giveaway at some point during each of the videos that I do until the end of February. So here we go. What's in the box? Let's take everything out, and then I'll put things back and talk about it as I put things back. And I might seal some little bags up. So we're going to start with this. This is something that I've had. I have a few of them that I've sold at craft markets and stuff like that, and I call it an ephemera pack. So it's got things that I've fussy cut, things that I've stamped on book pages and fussy cut out of magazines, fussy cut out of books. There's the sort of antique and vintage tea and cigarette cards in there. There's all kinds of like goodies stuffed in here. You would be able to make a lot of things with this ephemera pack. And you have this that's from Fortnum & Mason. It doesn't have any tea in it. It has lots of other goodie bits and pieces in it, and you can use it in your journal as a pocket. I've got loads of examples of where I've done that in the past. So this is a petal journal, sort of ready for you to decorate. So I've put a little label on it saying it's a petal journal so that you know, but you sort of open it up like that and you can decorate each of the pages, and it makes a different type of journal. It's a really fun one to do. I think we have made one on the channel, or I've done a flip through of one. We might revisit this one because it is such a fun one to do. So you've got a petal journal, so I'm going to put that there. Then we have a journal that I have made using some vintage paper inside and cardboard, and this is fabric from a fabric sample book that I've rescued from landfill. So I'm all about sustainable crafting. I want to use things that have already existed rather than buying things in that have travelled a long way, that's full of plastic, that's questionable welfare for workers, all of that. So this is a bit rough and ready. It's not got the end paper in there, but you can decorate it. You can actually stick that bit in and make that the end paper on each side. I might do that for you, or I might leave it for you to do. But it is a really lovely journal that you would be able to really fill out, and it's got kind of lots of vintage paper in here. The pages are vintage pages. Even the ones that's got a little bit of an animal. I don't know which way around you ever want to go. But it's got wrapping paper, it's got lots of vintage paper. It's just fun. You're going to cover all the pages up, I know, but it's still nice to start with that vintage base. And it's in nice neutral colours, so I figured you could do whatever you wanted to do with that. I don't know why it feels quite bridal. I don't know why. I've got dirty fingers because I've been cleaning my craft room. I'm about halfway done, but it feels a lot better. Oh, it does feel a lot better in here. So we will pop, and I won't really be unpacking it. I might open the lid, so I think I'll do that way, but I won't be unpacking it again once this is packed up. Right, so let's do some sewing bits. So we have a needle book. Now tomorrow for Slow Stitch Sunday, which will be, I don't know what date that will be. Tomorrow will be the 12th of January. I'm actually going to do this stamping on fabric and just show you, you know, like ideas, and you can already see there's loads of really cool ideas here. where you can get your stamps if you're a junk journaler or any kind of paper crafter. Use an archival ink or an alcohol ink and stamp things on fabric, and then you have automatic elements for slow stitch that are just easy to put on. We've got a couple of badges in here too. I think they're both the same type, but I've just taken them from my stash. They've got vintage buttons on and they're little badges, very simply made. We'll do one of those in a video as well. So this is a needle book. It's a very simple needle book, but it's got a lot of work on the front, so it's kind of, I don't know, two-way, I guess. Let's put that in like that. I'm trying to get everything to fit in nicely. Okay, so we have the wristlet pin cushion that we made the other week, so that can go in there. That was made on a slow stitch Sunday. This is a paper clip, so you can sort of push it over something and it will hold. So that's like a hidden paper clip. There we go. We can put that there. What else have we got? I'm going to seal this up. This is a bag. It's got some vintage buttons in. It's got some really old buttons like that, because I just thought that I was going to take it off the bit of material, and then I thought actually that would be nice stuck, like glued onto something. It just looks very appealing. So I didn't take off the fabric. I've taken the fabric off some of them. But there's vintage buttons in there. There are there's a piece of silk that's like from somebody making screen printing on silk scarves, and it's one of the salvage edges. There's quite a few yo-yos in there that I've made, that I've actually made from fabric scraps that are vintage fabric scraps, some of which I can't identify all of them, but I know that one I got from a vintage scrap pile from my late grandmother-in-law in Cape Town. So it's got some air miles on it, but it was a very long time ago. She's not with us anymore. So I'm just going to seal this up. It's in a nice decorated paper bag. We've got a video. I would just, when you get this, I would just sort of cut along the top if you want to save the bag and make it into a pocket. But a decorated paper bag. Like I said, there is a video about making these. I've got a long decorated paper bag that has simply got a lot of braid. So this is vintage braid that was used in flag making, but I think you could use it on, it was used on furniture as well. It's in a gold colour, but it's very handy on tags and in your slow stitching as well. So again, I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of glue on there just so that it'll sit nicer. If you want to keep the pocket for your journals, just snip the top there. So I don't know quite how all of this is going to go in. Do that way, I think. If we did it that way, that works better. I'll put this one like that. This is just a tag that I've quickly made when I was doing my tidying. I had a little bit of a break and I thought, oh, I'm going to make a tag to put in this bag. And I made these as well. I decorated these up from my little tins of wonder. And then I've put two of my Victorian letters in here from 1892. So they're going to go sort of on the top. And then this is a vintage napkin that I got when I went on that little trip to Farnham. There. So that's all the stuff that's in the giveaway box. I've made a little sort of prize sticker to go on the top, and that's the giveaway. So it'll come in a box like that. It'll be put into another box, but I wanted it not to be too deep really, because this is all anywhere. Now the last one, fortunately, I guess for me and my timings, because it was quite time bound, was somebody in the UK. But there's no guarantee the next one will be somebody from the UK. I mean, the majority of my viewers, according to my analytics, are in America, and then there's like a few scattered elsewhere. I had a lovely lady who left some lovely comments on the last video saying she was from India, so I guess it's truly international, so it could go anywhere. But here's the but. Let me open my computer again. I have some rules, because I was thinking about the last time, and I was very I didn't know what I was doing, and I still don't know what I'm doing, but I've done a little bit of research, and I'm going to read the rules out. These rules I'm also going to put up on my community tab, so it'll go up for 7 o'clock tonight. That's at Greenwich Mean Time, because I'm in the UK, and we will have it open from 7 o'clock tonight to the 28th of February, and it'll be 7 p.m. again for that in Greenwich Mean Time. So that's the duration of how long the competition will be open. I know it's not a competition, it's a giveaway, isn't it? Because I'm not asking you to produce anything. So here's the rules of how you must enter. So you must be subscribed to the Vintage button. So, you know, I need you to click the subscribe button, and please click the little bell that'll let you know when I'm doing another video as well. You're going to please watch the videos all the way through and like the video. So every time you do that, and there's going to be some other bits and pieces on every video, is another entry. I'm going to keep that the same way, that the more you're more engaged, the more entries you get. But I want you to watch the video the whole way through. Stick it on in the background if you don't want. The maximum of videos are about an hour, and that is definitely something you could sit along and craft to. But yeah, just watch them all the way through. Then I want you to comment on the videos. I would love to hear more comments from you. You know, I get all these people, and I'm like, who've subscribed, and I know I do it. I'm guilty of it. I subscribe to something and then I don't comment, but I enjoy the content. So like, I want you to comment on the videos. Tell me where you are. You know, introduce yourself. Obviously you don't do that every time you comment, but just sort of like I want to get to know you. And what I want you to do when you've commented is I want you to, beforehand, I want you to share the video. So I'd like the channel to grow. So I want you to watch the video, like it, be subscribed, share the video, then comment. Let me know where you've shared it to. Did you share it on your Facebook? Did you share it on your Twitter or your X, whatever you call it? Did you share it on Instagram? Where did you share the video? And introduce yourself so that I get to know you in the comments. So please do that. If you've got any questions, ask me some questions, and I'll do like a Q&A further down the line. You know, just interact in the comments. Just have to get my computer switched itself off again. I'm reading off my computer. So every time you do that, so if you share every video, you're going to get put into the entries more often. And I did that last time. You kind of get like more entries into it, so you've got a bigger chance of winning. Okay, so I will select the winner randomly, and I'll do the announcement via a video and a post on the community page, and I'll do the same thing where I announce with a photograph of like the person's handle, your YouTube handle, and then I'm going to ask you to comment on that video, and we'll make a plan of exchanging, or where we can meet up and exchange private information. Now, I do have an email, but I'm not quite sure about putting an email out yet. I don't really, but I think last time I got in contact with Julie via Instagram, because you can do private messaging on Instagram, so it'll be something like that. Is there some way we can connect and exchange details? So what's the other one? Oh, the winner is responsible, and this is important because I didn't realise this, but apparently the winner is responsible for any and all taxes associated with the prize. So duty tax, basically. If I have to post this to a country that has a duty tax on it, I'm afraid you're going to be responsible for that tax, not me. I'll pay the postage, get it there, and you know, pay nice postage, recorded delivery or whatever. But I'm not going to be responsible for any taxes. Also, the prize is not, I can't believe I have to say this because I don't think really you'd expect it, but it's non-transferable. I can't give you cash or any other substitutions for this prize. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. But I don't think you'd be entering if you didn't like it. This is what it is. I don't think I'll be putting anything else in here. I mean, if I feel like it, I might do, but I think it's quite a good comprehensive little bundle of things for you know, liking and sharing a video. So if you want to do that, if you want a bit of vintage button goodness, do those things. Help the little YouTube channel grow. I think it's because I'm investing my time in it, so I'd like to see for it to continue to grow, because I'm really surprised it's growing. I'm constantly surprised by it. My family are a bit fed up of me going, I've got 500 subscribers. I am in a little bit of shock. But then you kind of keep putting your best foot forward, don't you? So I hope you have enjoyed looking at the contents of this little box. I've enjoyed putting it together, and I love doing things like this. Like, I think I love doing it more than I love receiving it. So like, kind of, I'm excited, and I have a little stack of other boxes just like this that we will be able to do more giveaways in the future. So do the little YouTubey things, help my little channel grow, and have the possibility of winning a little vintage button box of goodness. I hope you're having a really good weekend, and I will be back tomorrow with some stamping on fabric for Slow Stitch Sunday. Okay everybody, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.